What's up guys, it's Ryan and I'm currently outside Taiwan's most premium gym corporation, and that is the World Gym. This is the nicest gym in Taiwan and one of the nicest gyms in the entire world. 5 floors. It has everything you could possibly think of, from every single type of cardio equipment to every type of free weight machine equipment. Plus it's got a sauna, steam room, jacuzzi, and much more. So we're gonna go check it out today and see if the premium membership fees are worth it. Let's jump into it. I just made it into the gym, and when you walk in, you have the front desk area, you got the turf area here as well. There's several escalators to take you up and down because, like I said, there's a lot more floors to go through. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to the men's locker room, which is actually on the top floor. This is the first time I've ever been on an escalator inside of a gym. This is kind of crazy. I mean, they have so much to offer here. I'm excited to see everything. We made it into the locker room, and this is definitely one of the nicest locker rooms I've ever been in. Tons of different lockers to choose from, but not only that, they have a very nice shower area. They have the biggest jacuzzi I think I've ever seen, and a very nice hot sauna, and of course another good steam room. Everything is really clean in here as well. They are always maintaining it. It's extremely safe to leave your stuff here. Everything has locks on it, and you're pretty much good to go to get a good workout in and not have to worry about anybody taking anything. But without further ado, let's get into what you came here for. Let's go check out the gym. All right guys, we made it to the basement, so you have to go down from the lobby, and this is actually where they hold most of their classes. Their Zumba classes, their yoga classes, almost all their classes are on this floor, as well as they also have a stretching area, and the women's locker room is on this floor as well. Now we'll head up to the second floor. And I'm sorry guys, but I can't get over the fact that this place has escalators to get from floor to floor. Most gyms just have normal stairs, but if you need a little bit of a rest time between your sets, then taking the escalator, it's great. We made up to the second floor here, and like I was saying, this is where the lobby is. Half of this floor is dedicated to the lobby, where you check in, you get your towel when you come in. They got tables and chairs. You can have lunch on, do some work. And then the other section of it is a turf area, more dedicated for athletes. They got a tire flip, some free weights, ropes, you know, all that type of stuff. That's kind of what this floor encompasses. Now we'll head up to the third floor, and though they do have the awesome escalators, they do have stairs as well. So if you want to burn a few extra calories during your workout, then taking the stairs, it's always an option as well. All right, we made it to floor number 3, which this floor is more dedicated towards the cardio side of things, different cardio equipment. You know, they got the Stairmaster, the elliptical, the treadmill, different bikes, any cardio equipment you think of, they probably have it. And in addition to that, they got some machine weights in a section of this floor. Plus, they got some punching bags and a full-on boxing ring where you can, again, burn some calories, but more cardio focused. All right, guys, we just made up to floor number 4, which is the second to last floor. And now this is where it seems to be the most popular floor, where most of the people are at. And this is because this is where most of the free weights are. They got their barbell squat racks, they got the dumbbells, and they also got a lot more machines here. So more of the bodybuilding type people are here. And this is where all of the trainers at this gym operate out of. They got their different offices here, and they got some more tables to talk with their clients, do any work that they need to do. Definitely the busiest floor of them all, and it makes a lot of sense because this is where most of the equipment is. This is probably where I'll be spending most of my time, and where most other people spend most of their time. So we just made up to the 5th and final floor here, and this is almost an extension of the 4th floor, where they have a lot more free weight, some more machines, but it's mostly the dumbbell area, which brings most of the people up here. I would assume no other floors have this much selection. I would say the 4th and 5th are the most popular floors, and they also have the massage area as well. They got multiple people getting massages right now, and another little stretching area. This gym definitely has a lot to offer. Now I'm gonna go get into a workout. We're gonna do a little full body workout today. I'll bring you guys along, you can see some of what I'm doing, and then we'll give our final reviews on the place and if I think it's worth coming to.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's okay.
All right, workout is wrapped up. Wanted to go over the gym as a whole. Overall, guys, I really like it. It's a nice gym for sure. But as far as pros and cons, we'll start with the cons. The first one would probably be just the lack of squat racks. For it being such a big gym, having like 4 floors, it only had 2 squat racks to squat in and to deadlift, which was really surprising. There wasn't a lot of people there, so both of them were open. And I guess maybe just in the culture here, a lot of people don't really use free weight barbell is what it seemed, because no one used it the whole time I was there. But yeah, very few of them. So, you know, if there are 2 people that want to use them, then you're kind of stuck not being able to use it until one of them done. So that would be one thing. The other main one would be just the cost of it. It is definitely a more pricey gym. Of course, that comes with all the amenities of it. It came out to about $60 a month in USD. Definitely not cheap. It's not the most expensive gym in the world, especially for all it has. It's actually probably a pretty good deal compared to Western world standards, but it is still a little bit more expensive, and they want you to pay first and last month together, plus the enrollment fees and some other fees as well. So you're looking at over $150 when you sign up. So not cheap by any means. And then the last con, which, you know, you're probably gonna get at most gyms here in Asia, is just in the bathrooms. I mean, you're just seeing naked men everywhere, and it's a little much, especially being someone not necessarily used to that. You know, in the saunas, everyone's completely naked. In the hot tub, in the steam room, everyone is completely naked, and they're not afraid to show it off. So it can be a little much, let's just say that. But yeah, so now get into the pros. We'll definitely start with the space. With it being 5 floors, there's a lot of space. Each piece of the equipment is spaced out in a good amount to where even if someone is using the equipment next to you, you still have your own personal space. It's just nice. You can just walk around freely, and it never feels busy even if there is more people there, just because there's so many different floors and equipment, all that stuff. Going off of that, the next thing would be the variety of equipment. They have like so much variety of different chest machines, back machines, leg machines. So the machine variety is definitely there. And then they got different benches, incline benches, flat benches, decline benches, all that stuff. So a lot of variety, and each equipment they have at least 2. So if someone's on one, you can use the other one. So a lot of variety and a lot of equipment just in general. That's very nice, especially if it gets busy at all, then you'll still be able to pretty much use equipment you want, so you don't necessarily have to wait. The only one being the squat racks, like I was saying. And the last really big pro I would say is how accommodating they are. Of course, I'm in Taiwan. Everyone speaks Mandarin, but they do know a little bit of English, or at least they try. And if they can't translate too well, then they will use, you know, Google Translate. But on all of the equipment, all of the signs in the bathroom, everywhere, though it does say it in Mandarin, it also says it in English, so you can understand what you're doing, what you're using, and all that good stuff. So definitely a benefit there. That's kind of the main points I saw from the gym. Definitely a nice gym. If you're in the area, I would say definitely check it out. And if you're staying long term, it's definitely worth considering if you should sign up for a membership. The only thing is, they said they only do 1 year, 2 year, and 3 year memberships. So you can't do like a month or a 6 month. So keep that in mind. But overall, really cool gym, guys. Probably one of the coolest ones I've ever been to. The fact that they have an escalator in there, 5 floors of workout equipment. It's kind of mind-blowing. I'm super glad I got to experience it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Other than that, I'll plan on seeing you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe, and peace.